Hello, people. This is Nobel George, the founder and CEO of SKILLETY, a gig economy-based crowdsourcing platform for job seekers. This is my podcast where I talk about SKILLETY, our start, our journey, our experiences, our future plans, the challenges we faced and how we overcame them, what was our success recipe, etc. The reason I'm doing this podcast is to empower future entrepreneurs with confidence and hope. I hope our story will motivate a lot of people to take up entrepreneurship, work hard, and invent world-class products. SKILLETY simply means skill at will. We are a crowdsourcing platform for all types of job seekers. We have an exclusive vault of immediate joiners, guys who can pick up an offer and join within 7 days or less. And this is our specialty. SKILLETY helps you to move away from the old and soiled hierarchical business structure and evolve into a 21st century on-demand, open talent, cross-functional team with a skilled and passionate workforce who are more engaged, effective, and productive. Check us out at www.skillety.com. This is our first podcast, and I'm very excited to share our little story with you. In this episode, we will talk about how was SKILLETY born, when was it born, why was it born, etc. I hope you will like it. So let's get started. It was a lazy July afternoon in the year 2020 when the whole world was troubled because of the spread of coronavirus. Flourishing businesses came to a grinding halt. People started losing their jobs in thousands, and fear had gripped every heart across the world. Around 12 in the afternoon, I received a call from an old candidate from Bangalore, whom I had placed in a software job about 3 years ago. He had lost his job due to the pandemic and was back in his village with his parents. After the initial pleasantries, his tone suddenly thickened. His request to me was, "Hey, I have got EMIs to pay every month and I have no job. EMIs for house and car, most importantly. I cannot miss them. Could you help me get a job or a short-time engagement where I could earn enough money to pay my EMIs? And after the markets revive, I will find another job." So, for him, this was very urgent. I assured him that I will do something about it and hung up the phone, but I actually had no clue what I would do. But that same evening, I received another call, coincidentally, from someone similar in Hyderabad, stating the very same thing. "Just get me something, some gig engagement, which can pay off the loans and credit cards. That's all I need." I also told him that I was working on it and promised to call him back very soon. Now, this got me thinking. So I reached out to a couple of my friends at some big corporates and asked them if they could help. You know, this simple thing that you do when you want to help somebody out. You start reaching out to people, right? The answer was no, not now. They themselves did not know their own future. How could they help me? I was convinced about one thing though. If I offer even a part-time job to any of these people, they would jump for it and grab it immediately. Now that, for me, was an opportunity. But I needed a different format of approach to the clients in order to help these people. That was the birth of this million-dollar idea. Why don't I build something which is useful to both parties, clients and candidates, something which will be profitable for both of them? For the companies, it was a profitable proposition because they did not have to employ someone full-time in such tough times, but still could get a lot of work done from these professionals at a fraction of the cost and with no strings attached. And for the candidates, it is the perfect engagement. No work, to work from wherever they are for probably 4 to 5 hours a day and earn a decent amount of money by the end of the month, again with no strings attached. And thus was born SKILLETY, a crowdsourcing platform for freelancers. And with SKILLETY, I was able to get those two gentlemen and a few others the gigs they wanted, perhaps more than what they had expected. Their calls after they got the first payment were delirious and an unabashed display of strong emotions and choked up words. Oh, I loved it. Today, SKILLETY is happily bootstrapped and has achieved a record profitability of 44% profit after tax for the financial year 21-22. We have been growing at the rate of over 300% month on month since inception. And we intend to double that figure this financial year. Our story has just started. So stay tuned for our next episode where we will discuss how we built the business, challenges we faced, rejections we had to swallow, criticisms we had to accept, mistakes we made and how we corrected ourselves, and much, much more. So stay tuned until then, and I will see you soon. Take good care of yourself and your family. Keep smiling, keep growing, never stop trying. So this is Nobel George signing off. Ciao.